Hello student of class 9. Today we are going to discuss a very important kind of motion. It is uniform circular motion. Till now we have learned that if velocity increase, then we can say the object is accelerating. If the velocity decrease, then deaccelerating. So if magnitude of the velocity increase, we can say object is in acceleration. So not only magnitude, but also if direction changes of an object or magnitude or direction both change, then we can say acceleration is taking place. When an object does not change its magnitude, but only its direction change, then what will happen? Here you see a rectangular track is there, and here a hexagonal track is there, an octagonal and a circular. So what is mean by this track? Let's know about this in our next slide. So here let us consider an example of motion of a body which is moves along a closed path. Suppose an athlete running along a rectangular track. Number A figure you see. Let us assume that the athlete runs in a uniform speed, means constant speed, and a straight path. Then the athlete will move from, suppose he start journey from A, then he will move first AB, then BC, then CD, then DA. Then one round will be complete. In this case, he quickly changes his speed at the corners. How many times the athlete have to change his direction of motion while he completes one round? In this case, it is clear that since it is a rectangular tracks, he has to change his direction of motion 4 times. Suppose instead of a rectangular track, the athlete is running along a hexagonal shape. In figure B you see, the athlete is running along a hexagonal shape path A, B, C, D, E, F. One round will be complete. So here the athlete will have to change his direction 6 times. What if the track was not a hexagon but a rectangular octagon? In figure number C you see. In this case, the athlete have to cover A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H to complete one round. And here the athlete again change his direction 8 times. If you do this, you will see that the shape of the track approaches the shape of a circle, and the length of each the side will decrease to a point. If the athlete moves with of a constant magnitude along a circular path, the only change in his velocity is due to change in the direction of motion. So let's discuss about the circular path in our next slide more. We have come to know that when athletes moves in a in a rectangular track, then he has to change his direction 4 times. When he run along the hexagonal track, then he has to change his direction 6 times. And if the athlete run with the octagonal track, then he has to change his direction 8 times. Then what will happen if he change his direction constantly, means at every moment? then the path will convert into circular shape. In this case, one round will be one circumference. So distance covered by the athletes in the circular track will be 2 pi r, because here circumference will be the one round and radius of the circle is suppose r, and the velocity with what the athlete is moving, let's v, and we know that velocity means distance by time. Here in a circular track the athlete have to cover the circumference means 2 pi r distance, so distance and time taken is t. So what is the velocity in a uniform circular motion? 2 pi r by t. So when an object moves in a circular path with uniform speed, its motion is called uniform circular motion. So what is the velocity of uniform circular motion? 2 pi r by t. Here pi value we know and r value is the radius, whatever given. So we have come to know that in uniform circular motion, the object changes its direction at every moment, or we can say constantly. As a result, the side converted into a point here.